Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your host Tony Wolf, and this is Tony Wolf's Den Week in Wrestling Review. Whoa, man, I've watched Raw, SmackDown, AEW, NXT, NWA. I never even watched MLW. I watched Ring of Honor. It's been a hell of a week. And for those of you who are fans of just WWE or fans of just AEW, great. I mean, all the promotions are putting out better product, but all of the WWE stuff. And I'm not just picking on Raw and SmackDown. I'm talking about all of the WWE product is way too oversaturated with the scripts and the production values. WWE needs to go back and look at what the NWA is doing on NWA Power. Less script, less glitz and glamour, and I understand that's what they're known for. Let's make it look like $1 billion, but it don't mean the product's going to be any better. We've just had Eric Bischoff removed as executive director on SmackDown this week and being replaced again by Bruce Pritchard, and that could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. I know Bruce and Vince and Hunter have always worked well together, but Bruce has that Southern wrestling style to him when you can tell he's got a Paul Heyman feel to the way he writes stuff and the way he produces the product. Matches I would recommend this week from WWE. Damian Priest from the NXT show. Him and the kid that he worked put on one hell of a match. Another NXT match, Roderick Strong interfered in a match with Keith Lee, and I don't remember how to pronounce his name, but it's Donovan Dijak, formerly of Ring of Honor. And those two men, for the size they, or those three men, for the size they are doing things that are mind-blowing. AEW, Darby Shaw and Chris Jericho's match was probably one of the best matches I've seen in a while with regards to telling a story. Because you got the veteran, who's the evil bad guy. You got the young upstart who is willing to do anything to his body to get over and to get the fans into the match. And when, I'm not going to spoil it, Jericho does something to Darby that I've seen it done in different ways, but it sure got over with the fans. Now, on to my negatives. WWE needs to watch who they're putting on TV. They're getting better about putting good talent, but they're hamstringing them on stuff. They need to let them go. Give them points. This is how much time you got. This is what we want you to do. Don't give them stuff where they've got to remember move by move by move. There's too much of that going on. Now, on to AEW. AEW is a billionaire promotion trying to live up to their own crowd. And when you put somebody the likes of Marco Stunt, a kid that looks like he's 18 years old, if that, 150 pounds soaking wet, comes out and tries to be Rey Mysterio and doesn't belong in a wrestling ring, nonetheless being on TV. I understand what they're trying to do with him. They're trying to have Jurassic Express, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy Perry, and him as a team. But that kid does not need to be on TV doing the stuff that he's doing. He needs to go back to the indies, work the indie shows as a cruiserweight, and learn some skills other than just trying to be a gymnast or do as seen on TV. The other issue that I had, there was two other issues I had on AEW. One was Dr. Britt Baker versus Rio. And I don't know which one has the problem, but Britt Baker looked like she was trying to carry the entire match and protect Rio, because Rio's only like 105 pounds soaking wet. Rio's got the experience, and if there's a language barrier, they need to work that out before they get in the ring. There was too much one-sided carry, and every time Rio started making her comebacks and doing her stuff, it looked like Britt was afraid to take the stuff or was just afraid to screw up in that match. Ladies, I doubt either one of you will see this, but I'm giving you some free advice from somebody that's been in wrestling for 20 plus years, who's been a fan for 45 years, and from somebody who has worked with names in this business. If you've got a problem working a certain wrestler, or you're not sure how to carry the match, let the promoters know. Don't say, I want to give up my spot because I don't want to work this person. Give them the understanding that you need time before the show or somewhere else away from the show to work with these people, so that you know what you're doing, what they're doing, how they call stuff, how you call stuff. Work together. Learn from each other. Protecting each other's fine, but what you all were doing was horrible. I can honestly say the best female wrestling of the night was on NXT. Now, to NWA. That's the same problem I had with the NWA match on this week's NWA Power. Allison Kay. I think Ms. Vox was a little too green to be in the opportunity that she was given. Yes, she had a lot of nice spots, but you were trying to protect her way too much. You are the veteran. You need to just let her learn from her mistakes. If she screws up in the ring, or you screw up in the ring, use it as a way to get better. You're carrying 8 pounds of gold, defending a world title for the ladies for the NWA, and I know you can do better than that. Now, I watched a little bit of Evolve 138 over the weekend, and Evolve has some decent talent, but they're like everybody else. They've got some people on there that should never be on TV. They should be back working the bingo halls and working the underneath card, not being on a pay-per-view or TV or whatever they're going to be put on. They need to hone their skills. There are guys out there like the Neon Ninja Facade, like Jason, like Neon Ninja Facade, like Jason the Gift Kincaid, the Hustler to get bundles. Jock Sampson. There are guys just in the Mid-Ohio Valley that run indie wrestling that I am seeing doing better product, and none of them look the same. Each one of them has their own style, has their own character, and they're not trying to be as seen on TV. So, to the producers and the writers of some of you promotions, you need to look at how you are tiering your wrestlers on their matches. Who should be a curtain jerker? Who should be a mid-carder? Who should be in a squash match? And explain to these people, and this is WWE, NXT, AEW, NWA, Impact, Evolve, MLW, all of you. You need to look and make sure that these people understand how to structure a match. If you are a first match or a second match, you don't need to be doing these long, drawn-out matches. It needs to be basics. It needs to be bare bones. Go out, get the crowd into it, tell a story. You only got 5-10 minutes, usually for an opening match, and get yourselves over, but tell the story the right way. And just on a side note, all the referees, quit trying to ignore the wrestling rules the way they are. You've been trained that way to tell a story just like the wrestlers. Quit trying to ignore stuff that you're not supposed to see. Don't make it look so damn obvious. But that's for another time. This is Tony Wolf. This is my wrestling review. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. And there'll be more videos coming here in the near future. I'm going to try to start producing probably... I'm going to try to start producing more videos. Hope everyone has a blessed day, and till next time.